There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the deficit server. Welcome back to the deficit server. I'm here with Baconator, as you can see right above him, and we're doing our survival thing. And if anyone has been following, you'll notice is that I would have uploaded some footage of our last one, and I noticed there was a problem with it. So, Bacon, you were actually very disappointed at this discovery. Do you want to, in some great detail, explain to them what happened?
You done goofed.
Mm,
No,
yeah.
your mic didn't really record.
No, it didn't. Now, for anyone who's recording out there, I'm going to tell you one thing. Always check the equipment. And here's why I'm telling you that, so that you don't do the same thing I did. I installed Fraps. Now remember, people, it's not really the computer's fault, okay? It's always it just does what you tell it to do, okay? That'll stay right there. So when I told the program to start recording, it did. Wow, that is actually a very nice view, like a legitimately
Told
awesome.
you.
That is a really nice view. Okay.
I told you.
I didn't dismiss it. It's an awesome view. So, anyways, so here's what happened. Is that when I was told this, when it first starts recording, when you set up the software, basically it just thinks, oh yeah, it just wants to record the video. Well, you have to also tell it to record the sound as well, in which I did not. In that case, I did not do that. I goofed up. So we were having awesome conversations, and it was just an all-around awesome time. But I just goofed up, and I just forgot to tell it to, record. So, what are we gonna be needing? Give me some gravel. We're gonna need to make some trips for some sand and such, I believe.
Do you have iron?
Yeah. No, straight iron? No, I don't have any iron.
I'll mine some.
Okay. We do have a couple in there, but anyways, we're gonna go. I found it was a really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By a YouTuber, I believe. I believe that this person does YouTube videos. And in this case, this person, I believe her name is Wallypog or something like that. I don't know. But she, whoever they are, they do really good, really well quality, great quality Minecraft vids. And especially on the subreddit, basically they do really, it's very simple designs, but they're really, it's awesome. I'm doing one and I'm modifying it a bit. And it's called, this one, no, I want that one right there. And basically it's a little survival tent. And I'm thinking that, hey, you know what, it's going to be awesome because, well, let's see. Oh, shoot, that's right. Do you have to... we'll see if this works. We'll see.
What?
How far did they have to go up? Okay. Don't question me, Bacon. What are you doing? Oh, are you down there right now?
I couldn't hear you. No, I'm over here by the chests.
Okay. Ooh, I do not want more of those little buggers spawning. So anyways. Here, you know what, Bacon? Do you want to,
What?
if you wouldn't mind, pop around the landscape around here and just start placing torches. Like, beyond, it's one of those things where you don't...
Beyond our fence area?
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking?
Huh.
Do you know why I'm doing this?
So monsters won't spawn?
Yep, pretty much. Because you can have it where, you know, it's a great idea that you have it where you're like, okay, screw you monsters, I don't want to be spawning right around my area, right? Well, the problem...
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Shit. Ah, shit, shit. Fuck. You did not hear that, people. Shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Bacon. 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 Help. Help.
Where?
I'm on the far side of it. Ooh. Shit, shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Actually, I may
You
not.
killed it.
I just...
You're screwed.
Actually, no. Sergeant Awesome McBacon to the rescue.
That's General.
Alright, yes, General. So, let's see. Fuck, I've got dead bacon, help! Where are you? One of the most legitimate questions in gaming history. Where are you? So there we go, okay.
I'm at my desk. Where are you?
Fuck, damn it, bacon! So, let's see. And so basically, she does very... I think it's a chick. I think so. Does very simple designs. And one of them that I'm going to be using... Oh, hey, donkey punches then. I think I ran out of gravel.
Do you have any torches?
Yes. Right in front of me. As well as... There you go, bacon. Beep. Beep. There you go.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So she does very simple, very creative ways. I'm going to say very creative ways in how she goes about doing this. You know, I'm going to start planting some of these saplings. We'll worry about the aesthetics of this later. So, and you know what? As cool, it's, you know, let's get back. I'm going to finish, make sure I finish my thoughts. So, oh, you know what? What are the goals for today? I never went through and said, mentioned the goals.
Finishing the goal we had last episode that we would say we would do last episode.
The house?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do the house. So, for her, I like her designs because of how she does the... There we go. Have some more wheat. Although I haven't seen any cows around here, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh shit, that's right. We also have chickens. So let's see. So basically, she does a lot of very simple designs, but they're very fun to do and very easy to do. And for the regular Minecrafter, they just does it either for fun or they're trying to get better at design or whatever. They're really handy because, like, I feel when I hear a lot of these awesome designs that are going around, that you look at them, oh, that's great, but you do it internally a lot of times where, and this is not, this is not a critique as to whether or not you should do it or you should not do it. It's just the internal things in which, especially I do this, in which I say, oh wow, I don't feel connected to it. Basically, in short, I don't feel a connection to it because I don't automatically, I say, oh, I can't do that. So it's little things like that in which you're like, oh, hey, that's a really great idea. And they're like, well, you know what? I kind of want to do that too. And then you start working on it, and then... Server, get your shit together.
Hey, can you... Your mic is kind of messing up.
It is?
I'm hearing, like, every other word you're saying.
Alright, let's figure this out.
I think it's a TeamSpeak issue, though. I don't know if it's with Fraps then. Well, yeah.
Hold on. Well, let me exit out of a couple of things first. How's my voice right now?
It's good.
Because I had a bunch of things that were connected to the internet at once.
Alright.
So that might have been it. Might have been. So is it better now?
Much better.
I think that might have been it. Oh shit. Nope. 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 I have... Screw you, creeper. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. What? Where are they coming in from?
They're mob spawning or something.
Well, yeah, but I'm wondering how they're able to get into here in the first place.
I don't know.
It's not through here.
I covered up a few spots where they could have walked in.
Yeah, I found it. It's actually kind of an interesting one, too.
Whoa! I didn't know bats could hang upside down.
Yeah. They're bats. Are you talking about in the game and such?
Yeah, in game.
Huh. Now you know.
That's freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have any... I have a shovel. Fuck you, creeper.
What happened? That was like right above me.
Where are you? Oh yeah, that's right. That is kind of right above you. There's the creeper. Didn't get any of this stuff or anything, so. I do love that screenshot from last time, though.
Which one?
Oh. What's up, dude? Look right in front of me. 3 creepers.
Oh yeah.
God, I was just like. Ugh. So let's see. All right, let's figure this thing out. So. Kind of in need of some supplies. So let's see. Apparently we're going to need a lot of stairs. So the design that I'm going for right now, I don't think I've really gone into much detail. The design that I'm going for right now is a little tent, right? Now, of course,
Yeah.
and I decided that for this, for the purposes here, I want to make this thing bigger because it's not just me, it's also going to be a shelter for you. Also, I would like a tower. Do you have any problems with a tower?
Nope. As long as it doesn't look ugly.
Okay.
Greg, you can't play Left 4 Dead.
God damn it, Greg, it can't be all social and shit. We got obligations.
I know, I gotta sit on my desk and do nothing all day.
Yeah, America. So, I wonder if we can really and truly offend anyone, like, within a record amount of time. I think it's
That's
possible.
easy.
Really? What's your go-to formula?
I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah, that is
Sorry.
kind of, that really just started off with, yeah, I don't want to offend anyone, but here's something really, really trashy and douchey. Yeah, I've had that one a couple of times. Oh, that's what she went for. Oh, okay. So let's see. So let's see how we're going to do this. So right in front we have... No, that's not what I want. Was that you?
Nope.
Which type of nope is that? Is that a nope? Is it a legitimate nope, or is it like, nope, wasn't me? Oh, it's a super serious one.
Yep.
Not right here.
Do you know the artist called Shaggy?
Shaggy, yeah, I know Shaggy.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't me kind of nope.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Saw you in the banging in the front room. Wasn't me. Saw you on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
Got you on camera.
Wasn't me.
God, that was such an awesome one.
Yeah.
Terrible subject, no doubt. Just funny nonetheless. Okay. Hopefully we'll have this done by the time he gets done caving. So let's see.
I am really deep into these caves.
Yeah, you will.
I might get lost.
You probably will.
But that's the fun part.
Now, people, if you have someone that you're caving with, or, you know, if you are on a server with someone, and they are going really deep into caves, usually, it helps. You missed one. I don't have anything. I have to go around and get and come back for it. To kind of leave them a little something.
Now remember, kids, always do caving with protection.
No, you don't. Also, when I was asking him earlier, the reason why I asked him earlier to go a little bit beyond the normal area for caving. The reason why I asked him to do that is because the way that the mobs work is that they spawn when it becomes a certain level of darkness, okay? So there's no issue with that, but as you can see is that the mobs, they still will move. Get out of here. So basically they will still move with you, and they'll still move around. Ooh. That works. That works.
2?
Yep. They're really plentiful around here. So basically, you go a little bit beyond what you think you're going to be doing. Go a little bit beyond to make sure that they do not, just on their own accord, go beyond their, go into where you are. And this is why I like my little mini-map mod. Hey there, Mr. Bat. That way,
Get the mod.
see, it helps. Now, and I've had this, you know what, I have actually had an internal debate on this, and you know what, I think you'd offer some a good viewpoint on it, is on the topic of mods. whether or not they should be used, it's the whole thing of mods. For those of you who don't know, is that modifications are, in fact, just something that allows you to, in fact, modify the game. It's something that does... It's something that is described by what it does. In this case, it modifies the game in some way, to whatever extent. Either, in my case, where, I have a little mod that allows me to help me organize my entire thing. Or, you have something where it allows you to do a simple, maybe now it adds a new, mob to the game, or maybe it will
Kind of like tech it.
Yeah, it'll either new functions to the game, new abilities to your character, whatever it is. Basically, it adds something to it.
Yeah, there's a huge learning curve. I don't know. Do you mean like client-side mods for like mapping and?
That's included. And certain mods become almost to a point. They're so great in that you can't imagine not having them.
Yeah.
They're just so great and well built that you begin to wonder, why didn't the developer add this? I mean, it's such an awesome ability. Now, to be honest, it's always hindsight in which, to whatever constraints that they are put under, that a developer is not always able to do such things. So, in this case, one of these things, and now, okay, before I get into this specific situation, is that modifications, when they help, it's something where it does what it says, it does basically what it's called, in that it does something to help. I'll actually leave that for him to decide. There we go. Wow, that was unexpected.
Are you mining?
Yes and no. You're right outside, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm by the chest.
There you go. That should be better for you. Let's see, what did I want? Okay, I wanted this right there. Let's see, what do I want? That is not at all where I wanted to put that. Okay. That's raw fish, right? One raw fish and one raw fish. There we go. There you go. That should make it easier for you back down there.
What did you do?
Here you go down. You can fix it up however you want, but
Alright, sweet.
little waypoint for you. So I need to add some more later on, but
What happened to the iron? There it is.
alright, there you go. So while he does, so basically just That way he has, I set that up as a little waypoint, so that way he can come back and he can do whatever he wants, you know, his little thing, and, you know, he's able to go through and, god damn it. Dude, we got some more of the, we might need to get it some more of the tinder, because we just got a bunch more of the, whatchamacallit, tall trees.
Trying to think how I'm gonna lay out mine.
What's your usual steps on it?
Do you know how to strip mine?
I've seen, yes, I do, but we're gonna talk and let's see.
You have to be at a certain level. I just want to know how I'm gonna get down there. First, I'm gonna strip all these caves.
You missed it. There were actually a couple parts of it that you missed.
Yeah, I ran. I need a pick.
There we go. That should do. So let's see, where were we? Oh yes, mods. Mods at times help, and other times mods...
Ruin the game?
Yeah, they ruin the game. Now, here's the question, is that, oh, well, how could mods ruin a game? I mean, you wanted it to modify it in some way. Well, yeah. As human beings, we want things, you know, to go work a certain way. Oh, you know, oh man, my favorite game doesn't do this. Well, hey, now it does. Sweet. In certain cases, there was a reason why that was not enabled for it. Okay. Now let's just talk about our psychology. Is that, let's say it said, you know, games are really based on reward. You do a certain things, you get rewarded. Now, is it something redeemable in real life? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Now, let's say Minecraft is that, okay, you know, I want to be able to see him. I want to be able to see the entities around me. Okay. There we go. Now I can. There's a little mod in which I can actually see where everyone is around me. You saw it, actually, I believe it was...
X-rays, or flying around, or...
Yeah! Now you can fly around, now you can do all this. Well, to be honest, sometimes there's a reason why it wasn't in there. Because everything, you know,
that's too easy.
That's what I was going for. It becomes, there's no real reward for it. After all, you're like, yeah, why the fuck are we even playing this game anymore? Seems stupid, right? All because it was so easy to do things. Now, and on the same token is that for sometimes doing that, being able to do that is the saving grace for a person, for a game. Maybe the original
like
creator.
moderators. Well, I would think if you could do that as a server moderator, just looking after players and seeing where they are, what they're doing, how they're doing it, that's a godsend.
Now you see, there you go. And he brought up a perfectly good point. Is that for certain games, is that you want to make it available to people around you. Okay, that's cool. Now let's talk about how that's able to be done. Is that for these games to be run by people, to be available by, you know, for people, you need to have the original developers. Well, it's just either they just don't have the time, or it's just not profitable enough for them to make the game available. So let's say you have it for example. Well, he actually ran a server for a while. It was a much older version of Minecraft, but he ran it. Now, this is where modifications to the game come in. Okay. So to make it short, is that for someone who's running it, how it works is that basically the server has their own little has the game as well, but a server, let's just say, is just a very, very efficient way of creating the environment around you. Like for this, right, all of this around here is running through, actually I run a server, but it's running through this right here. Now, what I can do is that I have certain abilities. For example, if I wanted to, I could say, I can tell the game, hey, you know what? I don't want it to be night anymore. I would like it to be day. And voila, now it's day. Let's go a little bit more into it. Is that there are certain things that I'm allowed to do through the game that it's just been made available to me. And now he set it back to night. See? There you go. So let's just say, well, now you have a bunch of different, well, now, you know what, now, and then I could set it so that, okay, I would like it to be able to do this, I would like it to be able to do that. Okay. Well, there are certain limitations that the developers made for the game in which, give me this, whatever, that it would make practically impossible running the server by yourself. That's a texture glitch. Okay. Can you hear me, by the way? Bacon?
Yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what, because I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm going to need the bacon tree removal service available pronto.
What?
I just put a bunch of oak trees in the same area, and now they're starting to all grow.
Ah, crap.
Well, I mean, it's not really an emergency, it's just whatever.
Do you need to chop them or burn them?
Well, basically, you know, you can pop over if you want, we can just chop them together and talk a little bit more.
Alright.
There we go. See what I mean? Well, hold on. You ready for this? You can always come over here. Oh yeah, here's an axe, by the way.
Now, another thing you could do with mods is just get rid of all the leaves with a single button.
Yep. So yeah. So basically, let's just say if you're running the server, you know, basically you can make it so that, okay, if you join the server, it automatically does this. Or if you join the server, it will automatically say hello. Or if you are, you know, it makes it so that, oh hey, you see those creepers? Those little explosion things? You know what? I don't like them anymore. I'm gonna replace them with Jigglypuffs.
Yes.
I'm gonna replace them with Jigglypuffs. And guess what? Now the game, instead of generating the, you know, the horrible, horrible creepers, nope. Now it's gonna be generating Jigglypuffs.
Now, that would be a cool concept, though. Like, a Minecraft entity that would drug you, and it would just, like, mess up your screen.
I believe they now have them. They're called witches.
I'll have to mess around with that. I thought they just poison you.
Oh, but like Bacon, what are you doing? Leave him alone, Bacon. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. So, oh yeah, by the way, Bacon, I wanted to show you our, when you're done, I found a little area in which they were able to get through.
Where? I'm up here. Where is it?
Well, let's see. Hello. There we go.
Whoops.
It happens. Now we know. Although you know what? We are going to be needing some of these pretty soon.
Whoa.
Sup, dog? These are really nice decor. Oh, by the way, here you go. There we go. Simple.
That's going to be interesting trying to get all the logs now.
Oh, really? I can kind of see that. Let's see. I do need to place. So modifications, they can do a bunch of wonderful things, or they can really mess things up. Are you getting... I think we got rid of some of the...
Or they can make the game insanely harder than it should be.
Yep. Or it can actually really mess the game up, because sometimes the modifications, you're modifying so many different things that, like we said earlier, it may actually cause the game to crash.
Depending on if you have a good rig or not, or how well coded it is.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And he makes a great point. So we're, certain things that we want to make sure is that not only can we play it, it also it only adds to the game. It doesn't take away from it. So and as such. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Oh, that was gonna be close. Right, no, right here. Huh? Is this color? Is this one right here different color to you? No.
It's a shadow.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I have an apple. Yay! I'm not going to start.
User joined your channel.
Who's in here?
Hello.
Is it Zebra?
Hello.
Get lost.
No.
Crap! He knows! He knows we're on here. Crap!
Hello.
Get out of here.
Hello.
Get out of here.
Hello.
We're in the middle of recording. Get out of here.
No. I'm just gonna stay here.
Alright, well in that case, everyone, this is Zebra.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
We're doing fine. We're trying to accomplish our goal here, Zebra. You're not helping.
What's your goal? What's your goal?
Our goal is to make a house. So far, we haven't made it, and we're about... How long have we been recording for?
Oh, hours.
You guys are trying to make a house
Yes.
And a tent.
and a tent.
Out of a tent, yeah.
Okay.
Get out of here, zebra.
No, I'm just gonna stay here. You have no rights over me right here, because you're not Greg.
So hey, you want to go on Skype?
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, get out of here, zebra. Get
No.
out of here, zebra.
No.
Nobody likes zebras, anyways.
I like zebras.
Yeah, of course you do. Oh yeah, we decided we wanted to actually make it what was it, zebra bacon?
Oh, bacon, what the heck? Go.
Oh god. Let's see.
You know.
Wow. Crap.
Who's this guy?
He's zebra.
Bob Joe Fredsky.
I got kicked.
Wow, man, you must really suck if you're already getting kicked and you're not even... So anyways. So what were we talking about anyways? Zebra, I swear to
Hey,
God.
wake up.
You can mute him, can't you? Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, it's usually what it does anyways.
Now I see why you guys called him annoying.
Yep. So anyways. How long have we been recording for, anyways?
An hour? Maybe?
Let's double check. Maybe. Well, you know what? About this time usually is where we're going to take a break. So, and you know what? I think I'm going to have to manually do it. So, let's see. Let's see how we're doing so far. Okay. So let's see. Here's how we're doing so far. So, we have our little outline right here, okay? That'd actually be cool to maybe have a little bit of a tower right there or something. I don't know. But you
Where?
know, I can like maybe
Like
one
in the middle of the lake?
Yeah, or something right here. That or a crazy hermit house or something like that. There's that.
What I want to do is get rid of this little island here. Or
Yeah.
maybe build it into something. And
Yeah.
make some land over here.
Okay. There's a bowl. I think we need to do something for a bowl. Shit. Do you have any shears, by the way?
Yeah.
Shit. You have a sheep.
But that's humiliating.
We need a bed.
Poor naked sheep.
Thank you. We now have 2. Oh yeah, we have all the mushrooms. Okay. So here's what we've got so far. Is that we have our little tree farm over here. He's doing his mining thing. Well, pretty soon we're going to be done with this house. We're going to be done with the house right here. We have our little farm plot where I'm going to be adding to that because I need to actually go over there and grab the jungle. Okay. And I need to set up a farm for sugarcane and do the other ones.
Make the mining area less ugly.
Yes. You are doing mostly a lot of stuff down there. I need to come up with a way in which I can give you supplies easier.
Minecart system.
Maybe, you know what, that might work. Okay, we have that. And then...
How much iron will we need for that?
A lot.
I can do that.
Yeah. So basically we'll do that, and then you wanted to build, we need to start practicing building our little mansion, of which we have ample space around here, actually. I think so. So we'll start, we'll keep on going with my little, way of building the shelters and stuff. Then we'll start working on, he'll get the supplies down, and then we'll start, because I'm pretty sure, do you have a couple ideas of what you want to do around here?
changes as we're going, so we'll
Okay.
see.
All right. Then he'll just keep me informed. I will need to make sure he has a better, easier way of storing supplies as well. That's the other thing that I have. So we'll be done probably with this by the end of the... We're actually going to take a quick break. And then the next episode will be us actually finishing this up. I think so. Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah.
Hey, what's that new thing to Minecraft? A hopper?
Yes.
How far do items actually travel in that?
1 block.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, you get a multiple of them. You get them all in a row.
Dude, we could totally just... Like, if you want to drop me a pick, you can draw it from the surface all the way down to the mine.
Well, okay. Yeah, we can do that. So, I think that's also a very good idea. So, all right, we'll have that done. And you know what? Thanks for sticking with us through this episode. And in the next one, pretty soon, we'll be completing that. And by the end, we will be completing our goal of having a house. I think that's good. What do you think?
Yes.
All right.
I think, well,
let's just
we're
take a
never
break.
going to get our house.
We'll take a break. We'll have it done by the next episode. So everyone, thanks for watching. We're going to grab ourselves a little bit of scrumptious victuals, screw around for a bit, and then we'll be back and finish up the episode. All right, we'll see you soon.
See you guys.